Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to go over, just give you like a recap of what month on the GLP-1 trizepatide, what that journey looked like, and what side effects I had, what progress I had, if I gained or lost weight in the entire month. And so I started this journey on July 25th. And that was week 1 for me. I actually went through ivimhealth for the provider just because my insurance did not cover it and it was super expensive to do Zepbound. And so I was doing the trizepatide and I went through my doctor, my primary care doctor, but it was super expensive. It was like $1,400 a month. And so that was not just feasible for me. So I did some research and came across ivimhealth, and I decided to join their provider program. There was a monthly membership fee of $80, and then on top of that, the cost of the medicine. So I did the consultation, I paid the membership, and then the actual 1 month of Mounjaro, 2.5 milligram, that was about 400 and change. So altogether, I paid close to $500 for that 1 month. So I started this journey week 1 on July 25th. I applied 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. I did my injection on the left side of my belly, in the right side of my belly. That first week, my initial reaction or side effects, if you will, was essentially dry mouth. That's the only thing I felt that first week. And considering that it was my first time on a GLP-1, it was foreign to my body, I think overall that was a great outcome. That was week 1. Then week 2, and I'm reading all my notes from my iPad here. So week 2 for me was August 1st. At that point in time, between July 25th and August 1st, that first week, I lost 10.2 pounds. Yes, you heard it correctly, 10.2 pounds. And that was me just essentially working out every day, mixture of walking and weight training, but also being very mindful of what I was eating. However, I was forgetting to eat because I wasn't hungry. My appetite was suppressed. And so I had to remind myself to eat and make sure that every meal I was having was very intentional. And so I did not get on this GLP-1 journey to lose weight rapidly. The main reasons I joined the program and got on the program was because I've tried everything in my power, in my ability to lose the weight. I did weight training, working out, counting calories, and then my primary care doctor put me on Phenamine, and that worked, but it didn't work because it only works for a certain amount of time. And so we decided to talk other options. That's when we started exploring the option of GLP-1. I was diagnosed 2 years ago with being a pre-diabetic, and so it's 2025 now. And so in 2023 and 2024, I was diagnosed with as a pre-diabetic, so I'm insulin resistant. And so the combination of everything just made me want to really start this journey. So I say that to say my goal is not to lose rapid weight. My goal is to lose weight in moderation, in a healthy way. I'm trying to maintain my muscle mass, but also get strong, get healthy, but also help me with all that food noise that typically I do have if I'm not on the GLP-1. Fast forwarding to week 3, at that point in time between week 2 and 3, I lost only 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 ounce. So again, it was Mounjaro 2.5. My injection days are Fridays. I keep Fridays as being my day where I weigh in. I only weigh in once a week, and that's on Friday when I do my injection. I do it early in the morning before I work out, and then my injection, I typically do it around noon, around lunchtime, just because it's the less busy for me at work. I work from home, so that's when I take my lunch, if you will. And so 12 o'clock is the perfect time for me to do my injection. I do rotate. So on week 2, I did injection on left side of the belly. Side effects for week 2 was vomit in my mouth. I was very nauseous, and then dry mouth. I was on my period. I started my period. So I did get a little bit of sugar cravings because, again, I was on my period, and I only lost at that point in time, at that week, I did lose the 10.2 pounds. Week 3, I lost 1 pound and 1 ounce. And again, I did my injection on Friday, the 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. Left, the site of my injection was my arm on the left hand side. Side effects that I felt was constipation, vomiting in my mouth again, and dry mouth. So I felt very nauseous after, and it's because, again, that was my fault because I wasn't consuming enough protein. And so, or reminding myself to eat, even though you're not hungry, you have to make sure that you're staying healthy and that you're feeding your body and giving your body the nutrients that it needs. And so, again, that reminder, eat, not because you're hungry, but because you have to nourish your body. So at that point in time, I was very intentional about having high protein meals in the morning. So anywhere between at least 30 grams of protein or higher and less carbs. So week 4, that injection site was in the right side of my arm. I lost 2.4 pounds. So at that point in time, I did lose some weight. And then during that journey, it was my 1 month journey, I decided to look for a different provider, healthcare provider, because I did not really want to sign up or pay a monthly membership plus the cost of my medicine. And so I did additional research, and on August 11th, I signed up with Friday's telehealth. I made the appointment with a provider on August 12th, and then I did my blood work on August 14th. On August 14, my medicine arrived, which is a compound trizepatide. So the first month update, just what it was, it essentially was me being on Mounjaro 2.5 milligrams. I feel like between all of this and being on a trizepatide, I had great experience. Although I had some mild side effects, again, the being nauseous, dry mouth, but that's something that you can combat by consuming more protein and then staying hydrated, electrolytes, fiber, things of that nature, which I have now incorporated into my diet and which has helped me tremendously. So in the month that I was on a GLP-1 medication, Mounjaro medication, I lost a total of 13.5 pounds in a month, which I think that is fantastic. Again, I didn't switch my diet completely. I was just eating smaller portions, healthier portions. And yes, I had a sweet tooth here and there when I had my period. If I wanted to eat like a dessert, I did, but instead of eating the whole thing, I just took a bite or two. So everything in moderation. I did increase my workout routine. So I'm doing at that point in time, I was doing a 3-day, 4-day split, which is upper and lower. Which is strength training, but then I was doing a lot of walking. So 30 minutes of walking every day. And then in between my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I would actually jump on the treadmill for 5 minutes and walk. However, since then, my treadmill broke. My tread has, we tried to get the item replaced. We came to find out that it's not that item, it's another piece of the treadmill, so that's being replaced next week. So hopefully once I get that back, I can start doing my walking routine once again and start seeing better results. So overall, with Mounjaro 2.5, I had a great experience. I did, like I said, just lose 1.1 pound, which is fine. I'm not looking to lose 20 pounds in a week. I think for me, healthy weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds per week, which I'm okay with. And I know that at times it may be lower than that or less than that because I have incorporated a lot of strength training. So I'm building muscle throughout the process. So I just want to say, like, everybody's journey is different. Be patient with yourself. And by all means, I am no medical provider. I am no expert. So please consult someone professionally before joining a program or anything that requires a prescription. This is my personal journey. This is what's worked for me. I am truly excited and happy and grateful that I've been able to be part of this community and journey. And so again, if you need something to help you and boost your confidence or your weight loss journey, it's totally up to you. You make your own decisions. But I just wanted to kind of share my journey, my experience, just to see if it inspires others to just be thankful and grateful. So if you like watching these type of videos, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'll definitely continue to give you an update on my journey as I continue. I am on week Actually, I am on week 7, so I'll be doing a second video just giving you a quick update. At the end of the 8 weeks period, I'll give you a 2-month update of what that looks like. So, and that's actually me switching over to a compound trizepatide through Friday's telehealth. So looking forward to sharing that video with you. Stay tuned and see you on the next one. Bye.